Now let's look at horizontal lines. How do you draw horizontal lines on an HTML page? Now this is simple. You just need to enter the following tag. You just say page or and then you close it. This is it. This is it, guys. Just like this will draw a horizontal line. As you can see there, it's drawn. Let's draw another one underneath the heading. Save this one, refresh, and there's another horizontal line. Let's draw another one underneath the paragraph. Save it, refresh, and we have another horizontal line there. Since now we know the style attribute, we can use style to customize the appearance of this horizontal line by saying space style equals, in double quotations, you enter color, and we'll say blue. Save it, refresh, and now the color of the horizontal line is blue. Or you say let's change the border style to dashed. File, save it, and when you refresh it, as you can see now, it's a dashed type of a horizontal line. We can also change the size of the border and by saying border width colon. So we're going to use pixels as our unit of measurement. File, save it, refresh it, and as you can see, it's now much bigger. So that is the horizontal line tutorial in a nutshell. Let's move on to images. What if we wanted to add images to our page? We have to use the image tag. With the image tag, like the HR tag, it's an empty tag. Remember, we said that empty tags do not have a closing tag. If you look at the H1 tag, it has a closing tag, so it's not an empty tag. But the HR is an empty tag because it does not have a closing tag. So same with the image tag, we do not close it. So when you want to specify the image that you want to add to the page, you say src, which stands for source. So it's image source, and then here you put the source of the image. To make things easy, you have to make sure that the image you want to insert into the page is inside the directory of your web page. I copied and pasted an image inside this folder named copy paste, and as you can see, it's a PNG image. I can right click on it and say properties. It'll give me the extension, so it's .png, and this image is inside the same folder as my web page. Since it's inside the same folder, I can simply include my image as follows. I can say the name of the image, which is the name of the image is copy paste. The file extension must be included. We looked at the file extension. It said it's a PNG. So if it's a JPG, you put that in. If it was a JPEG, we would say JPG. If it was a BMP, would say that. If it was a GIF, we'd say that. But in this case, it's a PNG, so that's why we'll say PNG. Save it, refresh, and boom. Now we have an image on the page. But then, as you can see, it's quite big, so we can customize this appearance by using the width attribute. I say width is equal to, in double quotations, we'll say 100 pixels. Save it, refresh, and as you can see, it's very small now. We can also use the style attribute to customize the appearance of the image. So if you wanted the image to be on the right hand side of the browser, then we'd say float right. Save it, refresh, and now it moves to the right. So there's many ways to customize an image. We'll look at how to customize it in the chapter example. We can also use the alternative text attribute to define the alternative text of an image. So I'll say alt equals to, and inside the double quotations I'll say copy and paste image, and then save it, refresh, and as you can see there are no changes. That is because the alternative text will be displayed if the image was not found. So let's remove the image here and the source, save it, refresh, and as you can see, instead of the image being displayed, it displays the alternative text. If I bring back the image, then the image is displayed. So the alternative text will be displayed if the image was not found. And the alternative text is also used by search engines. Let's move on to links. Now with links, this is where the beauty of HTML comes in. Now links, we refer to links as hypertext linking. And when you look at the HTML, the H stands for hypertext. So this is the hypertext linking that we're talking about here. This is the magic of HTML. And that with hypertext linking, we are able to link one page to the next page. Without linking, there wouldn't be a web or the internet as we know it, because no pages will be linked to the next. If you think about it, when you go to Google, you search something, it gives you a list of links that when you click on, it takes you to that particular website. So that's the magic of linking. We can link one page to the next, and that creates a sort of like a web of links. Then that is the internet as we know it. So this is how you would enter a link. You say you use the A tag. It has an opening and a closing tag. Inside the A tag, you insert the href. This is where we're going to specify the page that we're going to link this page to. So let's go back to the directory. If I wanted to link this page to this one, simply let me get the name of this page. I copied the name. So inside I say I paste the name of the page. Now it has to be in the same folder as the page we're currently creating. So this is in the same folder. So we insert the name of the page and we say .html because this is an HTML page. If it was a PHP page or an ASP page or some other page, we would put PHP here or whatever the file extension was. So when I save this, nothing happens. Why? Because we didn't put the text that we want to be displayed on the page. So here I'll say go to next. Save it, refresh, and as you can see it says here go to next. This is our link that we entered. When I click on the link, it takes me to the page that I linked to. So that's the beauty of links. I can also link to another website. So what you do is you enter http:// and the URL of the website. Like for instance, I can say www.google.com, and then I want to display go to Google. File, save, refresh. It says here go to Google. So let's put this on its own line by using the BR tag. Save, refresh, and then when I click on, it'll take me to the Google website. So that's the magic of links.